So the house of Paco Rabanne just released a new flanker from their popular release, 1 Million. Is it going to be better than the rest? Stay tuned to find out. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Back again with my boy, Brandon. How you doing, Brandon?
Doing well, doing well.
Doing well? Yeah, so today we're doing another unboxing, first impressions, and update video. Lately, we've just been doing the sort of the one take videos, but I actually am going to do a update portion for this fragrance because it is a brand new release, and Brandon will tell you a little bit of information here in a second, but I will show you guys the box. This is 1 Million Elixir from the house of Paco Rabanne. And so, yeah, Brandon's going to let you guys know a little bit of information about this fragrance.
All right, guys, so obviously this one by Paco Rabanne, released in 2022, so this year. Not sure what month. This month, maybe? Don't know.
We've got three to go by.
Yeah. The noses behind this one, Christophe Renaud and Quinton Biche. And the notes in the top for this one, we have apple and Davana. In the mid, we have Turkish rose, osmanthus, and tonka bean. And in the base, Davana again, patchouli, cedarwood, vanilla.
Okay, and it is a Parfum Intense concentration, says right there. Here's the box, guys. You guys are used to the 1 million boxes, so I don't want to spend too much time on this. It is gold, like the other ones. Here is the bottle, guys. Again, if you guys are familiar with 1 million, it's the exact same bottle, which, hey, they're saving money on they just got to change. They just add like a little plastic thing here. There's a little one. I don't think that's the glass right there, but it does look like it's part of the glass. It does say some information here and there. So yeah, not too much going on with this bottle. Have you heard? You haven't heard anything about this. We were discussing this before with a video. He thought that he had heard about this one, but I think you were thinking of the Parfum that came out.
Yeah.
And so yeah, the lady at Macy's today, I got this from Macy's. I think it was like $100. They have some sale right now, but the lady at Macy's said that I'm going to get into some trouble wearing this fragrance. And I quote, the good kind of trouble. So we will see, but I'm not really expecting, I don't know what to expect from this fragrance. I'm assuming it's going to smell like the original, because the original did have the rose and I think vanilla. It was really sweet and strong. I want to say it was like woody too, but
Apple, yeah.
Yeah, the apple was in there. I don't think there's tonka bean in the original, but
I feel like tonka bean's in every fragrance now.
yeah. But I mean, a few of these notes sound really good. Yeah, the apple, I don't know, the rose, I guess. But you can't. I don't think you can have that that 1 million DNA without the rose in there. But there's some cedarwood and vanilla and patchouli. So and 2 Davanas. So yeah, not really sure what to expect from this fragrance. So let's give this fragrance a first impression. As always, I will give Brandon the first spray here, the honors of spraying this fragrance first. This will be my scent of the evening, so I'll get a very good feel for this fragrance. And you guys remember the gold bar. There's no cap on these. The gold bar is the spray itself. A couple sprays. Here we go. A lot of juice. Okay. It is very mainstream.
Yeah.
I'm getting the 1 million DNA.
Yes, but to me, this is very clean.
Okay.
Kind of smells like Rasasi Hawas.
All right. And that's supposed to be like an Invictus sort of smelling fragrance. I'm getting a lot of the tonka bean, a lot of the vanilla, a lot of the apple.
Yeah, definitely the apple.
And this is an elixir. So is this the direction that all mainstream designers are going? Because we had the
does EDP, Parfum, Elixir, Intense.
So the last elixir we did was the Sauvage, and that was Beast Mode. So I'm wondering if this one's supposed to be Beast Mode or not. But they did put long lasting on the back of the box, which is strange. I don't think I've ever read that before on a box.
Marketing.
Yeah, marketing. But this smells good. It smells nice.
Yeah.
This is almost sickly sweet.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's 1 million, right?
Yeah.
It smells more like Invictus than 1 million to me.
Okay. I think the rose in this is giving it the 1 million vibe, the rose and the apple. And I think that might even be the only 2 notes they even share. I didn't look at those, but I mean, right now this smells like it smells like cotton candy almost.
Yeah, it's very sweet, very mainstream, very designer, very, you know.
Which again, even though we sort of say that in jest, they know what they're doing in a sense. They know what sells.
Yeah, I mean that's the era of designer perfume that we're in.
But I mean, there's not a whole lot to really say about this one because it just goes down the same aisle as other designer releases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get you compliments. It'll last a long time. I mean,
From what we
it'll
can
do.
tell.
It'll do. You know what it's trying to do.
I will say this is better than the one that was released before this one. I believe it was the Parfum that we were just talking about. That one had like the tuberose in it.
I've never smelled that.
It was very floral and had a little bit of like a sunscreen lotion thing going with it.
Okay.
It was also very super sweet. This one is doesn't have any florals in it, so it doesn't have that going for it. It's just
sweet. A little bit of the apple, still vanilla.
there's to my nose. There's definitely, and maybe it's because you have paper, but to my nose, this is more gourmandy. This is almost like a gourmand take of 1 Million. Because the vanilla is very sweet. Like I said, I mentioned cotton candy. It's super sweet, and the vanilla gives it like that creaminess and that sweetness, almost like vanilla ice cream. Mixed with the apple. I mean, I like this fragrance. I think it smells great.
Should do well for when we go out to dinner.
Yeah. I think it really will. And like I said, maybe the Macy's lady, because I thought she was kind of just.
Maybe she thinks it's sexy.
Yeah.
She was hitting on you, man.
I mean, she was like 100, but like, I guess they like fragrance too. But I guess I was just assuming there's so many flankers, she just got them mixed up, and they all look the same except for like maybe Lucky and the Privé, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be possibly a quicker first half of the video because this fragrance is really holding on to that. It hasn't really changed too much. It's very linear right now.
It lost the cleanness to me.
But yeah, so we will leave that. Leave this fragrance here because honestly we can probably talk about this first half for another 20 minutes and it won't even be into like the final dry down. So Brennan, you're on Instagram.
I am.
And the last video we did together, you were plugging it, so go ahead and tell these fine folks where they can find you.
Yes, I am posting on Instagram now because I've abandoned my YouTube channel. But he can put my little tag right here because it's kind of long.
It's your name, but it says
just my name. Yeah.
Fragrance, because I believe you use the same picture. I told him change the picture.
Yeah. No, I changed my my profile picture so it's not the same as my personal. So
okay, good.
But yeah, I just post my scent of the day, a couple words about what I'm wearing, real casual.
Perfect. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go to dinner and we're with fragrance tonight in the next few days, and it's warm outside, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
we'll give you guys an update shortly. Talk to you then. Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to bring you guys a quick update on the 1 Million Elixir. So, this fragrance is nice. I actually like this fragrance. I'm going to try to get to the second half as quick as possible without repeating too much information. But I did say a lot of what, in the first half of the video, of what I still think now. I will spray my hand again because I'm going to wear this one tonight. But if you like the original, I think you'll like this. It's sweet. It's vanillic. Reminds me of the original. It has that bubblegum sweetness. This one's a little bit more close to like a cotton candy. Slightly gets a little bit feminine, a little perfumey, if you will, after 10 or so minutes. But it's not a deal breaker for me. Very sweet fragrance. Like I said, it is fruity with the apple. That brings it some sweetness. You have the tonka bean that gives it some gourmand feel. And the vanilla. Yes, you get the woody notes. Yes, you get the patchouli. But overall, I get a fruity, gourmand vanilla fragrance with this fragrance. But I do like it. And I do think it's a decent flanker of the original. Now, I did try the original next to this one. They're pretty different. Like, if you were to smell them separately, hours apart, you might be able to go, okay, I can see, where they got that from. But if you smell them like, two different hands at the same time, you're going to be able to point out the differences quite a bit. That one's a little more, there's a lot more going on with that fragrance. This one's a little more straight down the middle when it comes with the notes. Like when you smell it and you read the notes, you know what you're getting. With the 1 Million, it's almost like a fresher version almost. It's just not the same, I will say. I didn't want to spend too much time in comparing the two. But I will say that if you like the original 1 million, you're going to like this one. The longevity of this fragrance was really good. I got 8+ hours with this fragrance. And I was expecting that. This is I believe it's in a eau de parfum or something. I mentioned in the first half of the video. I'll put it here. But it is a parfum, pretty much. And it lasts quite a bit. So I will say that it lasts... I'm trying to get the reflection here. It does last 8+ hours, so the longevity is great. The projection for this fragrance, it's not beast mode. Could it have been beast mode? Yes. I wore this in the heat, guys, and I don't think it was beast mode on me. I did get wafts throughout the day, but I didn't get noticed wearing this fragrance. Now, I was working around a few people, and I did wear this one to dinner after we shot the first half of the video, and Brandon said he couldn't smell it on me. Not saying that it wasn't there because I could smell it off myself, but it definitely wasn't filling up a room, and I did not get any compliments from this fragrance. But the projection was decent, I will say that. I mean, it is thick and heavy and sweet. You're going to get noticed wearing this one, but it's not going to fill up a room or anything like that. Seasons for this fragrance, if you guys haven't guessed already, it's going to be the cooler months of the year. So fall, winter, early spring. The occasions for this fragrance, this is a date night banger fragrance, guys. I think the women are going to think this fragrance is super duper sexy. It's very sweet and like a little woody, a little fruity, but I do think that women will like this fragrance on you, especially, like I said, in the cooler weather. Definitely date night, suit and tie. I think it will be strong enough for the club. Again, it's not beast mode, but I do think that the sweetness for this fragrance will definitely get you through the club. If you're going to wear this one to work in an office setting, I would only wear like a couple of sprays, guys. Not saying it's going to, this isn't like the Sauvage Elixir. That one was a bomb. I would just say just because it just depends on the time of year, I guess, if you're going to wear this to work. But just don't go easy on the triggers, what I'm going to say about that. So the ages for this fragrance. So this is a very youthful, sweet fragrance. So I'm not going to go in. The only reason why I would say it'll be 25 and up, if I did, it'd be because of the price, because it just came out. So it's around $115, which isn't that bad, especially, some 20-year-old kid could probably get a gift or something like that. But I'm going to say 20 and up. I think could easily pull this one off. The affordability category is it's a mall fragrance. If you go to the mall and you have a gift card or something, you should be able to hopefully be able to afford this one, but we'll see. But I do think a 20 and up can easily pull this one off. It's super sweet. Like I said, I'm going to keep repeating that. Very youthful fragrance, very bubblegummy, very sweet, it's very mainstream, very crowd pleasing. And overall, I think this is a decent addition to the flankers of this line. When are they going to stop? I have no idea. I do think eventually they'll make a stronger leather version, because when you smell this one, I can see them adding a dusty leather note to this to make it a little more mature, to maybe call it, I don't know, something else. Maybe they'll do like a privé or something. But I think this is a decent release. I like this one better than the one that came out a couple of years ago or last year, the Parfum, or was it the one that had like the tuberose in it. I'll put a picture here. But that one had more of a tropical vibe. It was okay, and it was sweet, but it definitely... This one is way better than that one. And I do think this is, next to the original, this is going to be my favorite, probably. And I think the original probably comes in second. I'd rather wear this one than the original, honestly. I think this is safe. It's just very linear. It doesn't change too much. And if you like that sweet bubblegum that you get from the original, you're going to like this one, because this thing's almost all bubblegum. It's all sweet. It's all bubblegum. It's all gourmand. So it almost like pulls those parts of that fragrance and he puts them into this one, strictly and exclusively in this fragrance here. But yeah, I think you guys should try this fragrance. Again, I got this from Macy's. You can probably find it at Dillard's, Nordstrom's, all these different places. And you can probably either get a free sample for free, or you can just spray your hands and walk around the mall. But I do think you guys should check this one out. Like I said, don't put on the old 1 million on one hand and then spray this one, because you're definitely going to see differences. And who knows, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it is a good thing to do. That way you can see that it doesn't smell exactly like the original. But to me, it's like, if you're expecting it to smell like the original too much, you're not going to be happy with that. But I do think this is a good fragrance on its own. Again, I'm not saying it's the best thing I've ever smelled. I'm just saying it's not the worst. Now, I know a lot of my guys in the comments are going to be like, hey, it's just another mainstream release. I get it. It really is. It's sweet. It's crowd pleasing. I know that these people, they go overboard with these sweet fragrances. But if you were to sort of take all the other ones out This one, to me, will be at least in the last top 5 of the sweet fragrances that have been put out in the last 5 years or something like that, you know. But yeah, I think you should try this fragrance. Again, don't fly by this one. You don't really have to. If you have a mall in your area, you can easily go and sample this fragrance and see if you like this one. But I do think this is a decent fragrance, guys. So, have you tried 1 Million Elixir from the house of Paco Rabanne? If you have, let me know your thoughts on this fragrance down in the comments below, because I'd love to hear what you guys think about this one, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching our video on my channel. If you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and fragrance related content just like this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you'll find first related photos and future contest winners, guys. And as always, until the next video, you guys take care. Thanks.